Hello, all, and welcome to Aspirant Study Circle. Today, we will discuss another set of bits very important for the APPSC preliminary examination. So, the first question is, consider the following statements regarding amendment of the Indian Constitution. An amendment of the Constitution can be initiated only by the introduction of a bill for the purpose only in Lok Sabha. The bill can be introduced either by a minister or a private member. The bill for the amendment of the Constitution does not require prior permission of the President. Which of the following are correct? So, here the right answer would be only 2 and 3, because an amendment of the Indian Constitution can be initiated only anedi. This is wrong. So, and by the introduction of a bill for the purpose only in Lok Sabha. So this is wrong. So if you cleverly eliminate, you will find that the answer is 2 and 3. So an amendment of the Constitution can be initiated only by the introduction of a bill for the purpose either in the House of the Parliament, either house, right? So either in Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, and not in the state legislatures. The bill can be introduced either by a minister or a private member and does not require the prior permission of the President. So statements 2 and 3 are correct. Now the next question. Consider the following statements regarding Article 13 of the Indian Constitution. So, permanent laws enacted by the Parliament, ordinances, orders or bylaws, which of the following comes under the definition of the term under Article law, the term law, under Article 13 of the Indian Constitution. So, as we can see the term law in Article 13 has been given a wide connotation. So it includes all the laws that are enacted by the Parliament or the state legislatures, temporary laws in nature of ordinances issued by the presidents or the governors, and statutory instruments in the nature of delegated legislation, which is called as executive legislation, like an order, bylaw, rule, regulation, notification. So all of these come under the term of law under Article 13. So here the right answer would be all of the above. Moving on to the next question. Consider the following statements. Both British and Indian parliament systems are based on the doctrine of sovereignty of parliament. India has a republican system in place of British monarchical system. Which of the following statements are incorrect? So here now incorrect adugtunnaru kabatti, so the answer would be only 1. So why? So India has a republican system in place of British monarchical system, which is true, right? In other words, the head of the state in India, that is the president, is elected. Of course, he is indirectly elected by the representatives that we elect, but in the end he is an elected representative, while the head of the state in the Britain, which is the king or queen, is of a hereditary position, right? And the British system is based on the doctrine of sovereignty of parliament, whereas while the parliament is not supreme in India, right, and enjoys limited and restricted powers due to written constitution, federal system, judicial review, and fundamental rights. So here this sovereignty of parliament is applicable only with respect to the British system, and with respect to Indian government, it is a limited government. So here the answer becomes only 1. Moving on to the next question. Consider the following statements regarding federal system of government. The Constitution of India provides for a federal system of government in the country. The Indian federal system is based on the England model. Which of the statements given are correct? So here, since he is asking correct, the Constitution of India provides for a federal system of government in the country. Yes, this is absolutely correct. So only 1 is correct. The Indian federal system is based on England model. So this is not correct. So from where did we take this? So it is the Canadian model. So the Indian federal system is based on the Canadian model and not on the American model. The Canadian model differs fundamentally from American model insofar as it establishes a very strong center. So manadi koncham quasi federal antar kabatti it is more tilted towards the center. So it is not England model but it is Canadian model. So the only correct answer is only one. Moving on to the next question. Consider the following statements regarding center-state relations. The power to make laws with respect to residuary subjects is vested only with the states. The residuary power of legislation includes the power to levy residuary taxes. Which of the following are incorrect? So, they're asking which of the following are incorrect. So, the power to make laws with respect to residuary subjects, that is, matters which are not enumerated in any of the three lists, center, state, okay, lists which are in the 7th schedule. So, those items that do not belong anywhere is they come under the residuary subjects, and the power is vested in the parliament and not with the states. So statement 1 becomes wrong, and this residuary power of legislation includes the power to levy residuary taxes. This is correct. So incorrect adugutunnaru kabatti it is only 1, because the power to make laws with respect to residuary subjects is vested in the parliament. Moving on to the next question. Consider the following statements. When Rajya Sabha passes a resolution during a national emergency, when state makes a request. So what is the statement here? The constitution empowers the parliament to make laws on any matter enumerated in the state list under which of the following circumstances? So laws అనేటివి which are enumerated in the state list, but who can make them now? It is a parliament. So the constitution does empower the parliament, but under which circumstances? So if you clearly see, so it is when Rajya Sabha passes a resolution. Yes, it is correct. So, and of course during a national emergency too, and also when a state makes a request, and the other two things are to implement international agreements, and at the same time to implement during president's rule. So here the answer would be 1, 2 and 3. These you must keep in mind, and you have to by heart them because these are exceptions. Now moving on to the next question. Consider the following statements regarding financial grants. Article 275 empowers the parliament to make grants to all states annually. Article 282 empowers only the union government to make any laws for any public purpose. So ikkada Article 275 empowers the parliament. So ikkada which are incorrect. So Article 275 గురించి చూసుకుంటే it empowers the parliament to make grants to states which are in need of financial assistance and not to every state. So to all states annually అనేది this is wrong. So financial assistance, whichever state requires financial assistance, that state is accordingly provided. So also different sums may be fixed on for different states. These sums are charged on the Consolidated Fund of India every year. Now coming to Article 282, that empowers both center and the states to make any grants for any public purpose, even if it is not within their respective legislative competence. Right. Under this provision, center makes grants to the states. So only union government to make grants for any public purpose anedi it is wrong, because it empowers both the center and the state. Center plus state under Article 282 to give grants for any public purpose. So ikkada incorrect adutunnaru kabatti it is statement number 3. Consider the following statements regarding GST Council. Okay. So Article 280A empowered the President to constitute a GST Council by an order. The GST Council is a joint forum of Centre and the states. Which of the statements given above are correct? So, correct ainadi entidi manam chudali. So, Article 279A empowered the President Okay. To constitute a GST council by an order. The council is a joint forum. Of course, we all know that we have different weightages. Center has 1 by 3 weightage, and at the same time, state has 2 by 3 weightage, 1 by 3, 2 by 3, and for any consensus required to pass, so the consensus is 75%. So the first statement, if you look at it, it is not 280A, but it is 279A. So the first statement is wrong. And of course, it is a joint forum of center and the states. So here, the correct answer would be only 2. Moving on to the next question. Consider the following bills. A bill which imposes or varies any tax or duty in which states are interested. A bill which varies the meaning of expression agricultural income as defined for the purposes of enactments relating to Indian income tax. A bill which affects the principles on which money is or may be distributable to states. Which of the bills given above can be introduced in the parliament only on the recommendation of the president? So, to protect the interests of the states in financial matters, the constitution lays down that the following type of bills can be introduced in the parliament only, but on the recommendation of the president. ఎటువంటి type of bills can be introduced in the parliament only on the recommendation. So a bill which imposes or varies any tax or duty in which states are interested. Yes, this is correct. And a bill which varies the meaning of expression agricultural income as defined for the purposes of the enactments relating to Indian income tax. This again is correct. A bill which affects the principle on which money or are may be distributable to states, and a bill which imposes any surcharge on specified tax or duty for the purpose of the center. So all of these are type of bills that can be introduced in the parliament only on the recommendation of the president. So here you have to keep in mind that it is all of the above. So these are certain things that you need to keep in mind. Now moving on to the next question. Consider the following statements, following states: Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, West Bengal, Bihar, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka. Which of the states given above have a bicameral system? Okay, so till 2019, only 6 states have bicameral system, is the upper house and the lower house. Right. So that means it is 2 houses. So what are the states? That is Andhra Pradesh. Yes. Telangana. Yes. It is Uttar Pradesh. We have again Uttar Pradesh. West Bengal. There is no West Bengal. Bihar. Yes. Maharashtra. We have Maharashtra. Yes. And Karnataka. So there is no Tamil Nadu. So 3 and 5 is something that you have to look out for. So if you eliminate 3 and 5, yes. So here the answer would be 1 because it does not have 3 and 5. So what are the states? Yes, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, total 6 in number till 2019. So it is Andhra Pradesh, it is Telangana, we have, and then we have Bihar, right? We have UP, Uttar Pradesh, we have Maharashtra, and then we have Karnataka. So these are the 6 states that have bicameral legislature. So these are the sample bits, these are the questions in the APPSC preliminary test series conducted by the Aspirant Study Circle. If you have any doubts, please do contact the head office. If you did like the video, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.